Good morning. After a few days off, it's time to get back to work. So tired today, I don't even know why. I had a few days off, had enough sleep, but oh. Anyways, I'm still off for 2 weeks from my full-time job, so I want to be as productive as I can and work on as many of my art and pottery projects as possible. Because once I start work again, I won't have as much time. So the plan for this week is I'm going to work on finishing some of the illustrations for the cookbook that I'm doing with a friend of mine. Lots and lots of pottery, of course. I've got to do a lot of the admin things like putting lists of products, prices, and things like that. I need to clean up. This house looks like a mess, but we've got a small little room, a spare room at the moment, so I want to really tidy that up, organize it so I can put more of my pottery things in there, because at the moment I'm just, the place is overfilled with bowls and mugs and everything, and that's not way to live. Can't speak today, too tired. Anyways, hopefully it's going to be a productive one. And first, off to the pottery studio. Look at her. Look at those paws. What a chilled life you have, hmm? Yes. What a chilled life you have. So spoiled little kitty. Only you guys could smell it right now. Right next to the pottery studio is a bakery, and it always smells like deliciously fresh baked bread. So good. And last week it smelled of freshly baked cinnamon rolls. But I'm fasting, so I can't even give in to that temptation. It's too much, guys. And not only that, so the pottery studio is right between the bakery and the Vietnamese bistro. Like, what are you guys doing to me? Take all my money already.
Doors closing.
But, alhamdulillah, I even have these choices.
This lift is going up.
Right, we're nearly here. Gonna sign in, and I'll see you guys there. place the underglaze plate now with the transparent glaze on top. Hopefully that will not affect the vibrancy of the color, but you know, have to test it out and see. So this is just a clear transparent glaze to mix it up. To actually pour it because I just want the inside part. I won't dip in the whole thing. Get left it a bit long, so it's a bit thick, I think. Oof, let's see. First underglaze piece, so you know, as they said, you should not be too attached to any pieces until they're actually completely fully done and fired, because so many things can go wrong. Obviously, we want to turn it out perfectly straight away. Speaking of imperfections and mistakes, unfortunately, you can see some cracks here. So I'm going to ask one of the technicians here who's very experienced in hand building if there's a way to fix them, because this is screenware. If not, they should still hold their stand, so then you can just maybe embellish them with sort of like gold at the end, like the Japanese do with cracked porcelain pieces. And just, as one of the members here said, celebrate the imperfections rather than trying to hide it. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see first if it's fixable, because the inside is fine. So it's okay. It's just the outside and the corners. So I just spoke to the vinegar and vinegar slip, but there's no guarantee. So I'm gonna try it out and hopefully best. So we add vinegar to the crack, score it, make a slip with vinegar, put the slip on top, give it a try, score it, another layer of slip, several layers, and then hopefully that should work. But apparently also the plate is quite thin, the stands are too close together, so when we glaze fire it might warp, he said, because the clay will get a little bit soft and there's not enough support, so I should have put them further apart. But let's cross. Now add the vinegar directly on the crack first. Then leave it to dry and repeat multiple layers. With this rubbed in plastic to slow down the drying, and then hopefully there won't be any new cracks once it's bone dry again. Fingers crossed. Right, let's take a break from hand building and try some throw. These are 400 grams each. We're gonna throw some mugs. Sleeves up. Hi guys, I just wanted to recap this week. It's been an up and down in the pottery studio for sure. There's been a massive learning curve, things went wrong, but I've also learned a lot from them. Yeah, let's see, where should we start? Well, let's start with good things. I've tried a bit more of the repetitive throwing, so creating pieces that are, or throwing pieces that are very similar to each other, and actually that went quite well, I thought. I still need to turn them next week, but yeah, I was quite happy with that. Hand building as well, some of the bigger pieces I was quite happy with, so that was really good. I'm really loving the black clay, so I will definitely use that more, and I might try out the finer ones as well for throwing. Let me actually just turn the camera around because I don't know if I'm in the frame. Instead, let's see. Yeah, and it up a little bit. There we go. That's better. Yes, my comfy blanket thing that I live in whenever I'm at home. Best purchase ever. Anyways, the not so great things. The cake stand unfortunately did not survive, but what I've learned from that was that don't underestimate slow drying. For once, the other thing is, yes, the other thing is, sorry, brain. The other thing is that the clay will soften a little bit again during the clay's firing. So if you don't put enough support underneath the plate will warp. The solution to that might be that either you'll find a square that fits the size to put underneath as support, but then you can't glaze the underside, which is kind of fine. Or you you fire it upside down, but then you can't glaze the plate, which is not so fine because obviously we want it to be food safe if it's going to be used as a cake stand or whatever, unless you only use it for decorative purposes, but that's not really what we want. But it's fine. We'll make the cake stand again. I might use black clay this time. I might do a small version and a big version. But what was also useful that I've learned was the use of vinegar in fixing cracks. So I think that would have definitely worked had I used it earlier in the process, rather than fixed it other ways first, because then I think by that time the crack was just too big already. So yes, definitely vinegar, and vinegar to make slip was just so much easier and faster as well, which was great. And yeah, let's see what else. Black clay and glazing. So because the black clay is a bit funny with the glazing, so it's better to put white slip on the greenware on the parts that you want to glaze, so that it will take the glaze a bit better and the colors will turn out a bit better as well. So yeah, definitely I learned a lot, which is great, which I'm really grateful for. And yeah, I'm excited to go back and yeah, continue creating lots of things. So yeah, anyways, enough talking. Let's go back next week, and then yeah, we'll see how everything turns out. Hopefully good. But yes, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.